here, and if you're new to my channel, I create content around cooking, cleaning and organization. Today's video is an aftermarket clean with me video. I want to share with you how I clean all the fruits and vegetables I get from the market. I am also going to share with you how I organize them in the fridge. Most of you have shown interest in that, and although I have a video on that, I'm going to show you an updated one of how I store everything I get from the market in the fridge. And because I did a huge haul that you just watched a few days ago, I'm also going to show you how I organize my pantry items in the kitchen, in the cabinets. That is, I don't have a pantry yet, but I plan on doing one soon. So I'm going to show you how I organize my things, like my food stuff, my toiletries, and how, you know, I just keep everything organized and accessible. So yeah, so that's all we're gonna do today. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share this video with your friend, leave me a comment down below, let me know your favorite part of the vlog, and let's chat. All right. Hey guys, I am going to introduce you to an amazing content creator like me, Sawa Kitchen. Sawa Kitchen is a YouTube channel that shares recipes and kitchen hacks. Her content is mainly around food, meal prep, cooking, recipe, etc. So if you would love to support her, please use the link in my description box to go subscribe to her channel. On this channel, I love supporting my fellow content creators because I understand how hard the journey is to growth. So please guys, let's all go subscribe to her channel, let's go watch her videos, support her content, share her content, comment on her videos, like them. Any support that we can give her, and she will definitely appreciate. So let's all go to Sawa Kitchen, subscribe. So I'm going to bring in all the things I got from the market. I'm going to start with the fresh foods because I need to clean all of them in here. Well, not all of them, but most of them. I need to clean them here and show you what I do when cleaning them. Then I'm going to organize the fridge, then later organize the dry foods that don't need to go in the fridge, then later organize the toiletries and like the ungas and rice and sugar and all that inside my cabinet. Okay, so yeah, so let's go. Yeah, let's go. So here are all the items I got from the market. So I have some fresh vegetables and fruits. So I'm going to start with the fruits, wash those first, and then clean the vegetables.
Baby, you should get to know me, tapping into that good energy. In the mood for something carefree, pour a drink, have a seat next to me. Yeah. Touching my skin, got us both wanting more. Breath on my neck, got my clothes all over the floor.
So after cleaning my fruits lightly with just plain water, I like to soak them in white vinegar, just like a cup full of this, just like one bottle top of it in that bowl of water, then leave the fruits in there for like 5 to 10 minutes before I store them in the fridge.
You lady, when you love me like that, yeah. Baby, can you stop hesitating? No more second thoughts, stop delaying. Got me feeling like a queen, like you lady, when you love me like that. When you love like that, when you love it on me like that. When you love like that, when you love it on me like that. When you love like that, when you love it on me like that. When you love like that, feel like 24 karat. Baby, I'ma let you hold me, let you see the hidden side that no one sees. Keep it low key, we're making no apology. Cause you had a gun, now you don't. My man, let me, I'm all alone. Way better not like Post Malone. For me, in Japan, just like honey, like it's
So this is the tray I use to store my fruits in the fridge. Don't worry about this, I think it's a stain that I can't get off. So I got these trays from, I have several around the house. I got this from Naivas and it was like 120, so I have like 4 of these. I love this because it organizes like all the fruits nicely in the fridge. So I'm going to like rinse all the apples, the oranges, and organize them here, then put them in the fridge. So for some fruits, I'm not going to put them in the fridge. For example, all those in that container, because like the mangoes are unripe, the avocados are unripe. The only thing I'll put in the fridge is the pineapple. So I'm going to organize the ones I'm going to put in the fridge and show you how I organize them inside.
Like that, will you like that? Will you love it on me like that? Will you like that? Will you love it on me like that? Will you like that? Will you love it on me like that? Will you like that? You like to like it. Will you like that? Will you love it on me like that? Will you like that? Will you love it on me like that? Will you like that?
So since I'm not putting this in the fridge, I'm going to store them in this bowl, and it has like a mesh, so this will stay outside the fridge so that they can ripen. And I'm going to store the bananas as well on top of these fruits. I haven't washed the bananas because I feel like they're just going to start rotting, especially here. So I'm just going to leave them as they are and clean them when they are ready to be eaten. So all these are unripe fruits, and I'm going to just store them on the counter and give them time to ripen. So once the mangoes ripen, I'm going to store them in the fridge on that tray. So I also like to rinse the grapes because they are kind of sweaty, and because they come organized like in a cool pack, or they are kind of like chilled, they tend to sweat a lot. So I like to rinse them, and because luckily these containers have holes, so I don't have to worry about draining the water. So now they are clean and I can keep them in the fridge, so whenever I need to eat, I just need to get a few and eat. So for the watermelon, I take out the clean film that comes with it and rinse the bottom part of the watermelon because sometimes it tends to be dirty. Then I put a fresh clean film on it, so that if it was sweaty and dusty, then that doesn't transfer to the watermelon. Then I have a tip for you. If you buy watermelon and you would want to keep it fresh for a long time, what I usually do, because I can't finish this whole watermelon in one day, what I usually do is I change the cling film each time I cut it. So if tomorrow I cut like a small piece, I'm going to change this cling film and use a fresh one. I think it helps. I have tried and it seems to help, and I can keep this watermelon fresh for at least a week. So now that I have finished cleaning all the fruits, let me show you how they look like. So here are all the fruits. They are all clean and nice. So I'm just keeping them there for a while to finish cleaning the vegetables. Here are all my vegetables. I'm going to clean them shortly and repeat the process just as I have done with the fruits. I'm going to clean them lightly and then soak them in water with some vinegar, leave them to dry a bit, then store them in the fridge.
About you lately, all I seem to do, this boy has got me crazy. Yeah, you got me stressing, a little obsessive. I can see it through. You got me stressing, boy, you know just what you do. Yeah, I climb the highest mountain, I sail the open seas. Oh, oh, would you do it for me?
So after cleaning the spinach, I like to run them over with the vinegar water as well, just to remove any germs or any soil that is remaining on the leaves. But I'm going to clean them when I am cooking them, so this is just to make sure they are clean to put in the fridge and just remove like the exterior dirt and all, like the dust, because obviously the market is dusty and all. So I'm going to organize all this spinach and then put them in this bag So when I buy packages that come with plastic bags, I like to save the plastic bags for this purpose. So I have several, and I'm going to use this to keep the spinach. That way they are going to last at least a week or so. So I'm going to rinse them from this water, try to fluff them a bit to dry them, and then put them in this paper bag. There's the spinach. You just need to fold this paper nicely just to save on space in the fridge. And there I have my fresh spinach that I can now have any day I wish to. So I need to wash the kahurura and malenge leaves. These are pumpkin leaves that I bought for mokimo. I need to just clean this. And I'm not even going to clean them a lot because tomorrow I need to boil them. I can't keep them fresh for so long. I need to boil them and freeze them for mukimo. So I'm just going to remove the dirt just by running water over them, then put them in a container or a paper bag, and then I'll work on them tomorrow. So that's what I usually do, but if I had time I would have boiled them immediately, but it's getting late and I don't have time to do that. But usually I just blend them. I just boil them, blend them, and then store in containers in the freezer.
Hey, believe me, I never got invited to any parties. I just sit out from the.
So I have another bag that I'm going to use for kahurura. I'm going to just put them inside here, just to keep them fresh in the fridge, and I'll work on them tomorrow.
Missing out on something I don't have, cause I don't wanna give up being good to be bad. I just want some insight on the life of the average teenage dog, one who looks like on the outside that she just has it all. I know that it doesn't matter in the end, but sometimes I feel I'm on the outside looking in. I'm happy where I'm at, so I won't get too vocal, but sometimes I wonder what it's like to be a little bit more.
So here are all my clean fruits and vegetables. Now it's time to start organizing them. So I've cleaned all of them, and now it's time to keep them in the freezer. So if you followed me for a while, you know that I use these containers. Here they are. You know that I use these containers to keep things in the fridge, and they help so much with fresh vegetables, especially like the hohos, the carrots. They stay fresh for so long. So I have 4 of them. So one I keep green hohos, the other one I keep colored hohos. One is for carrots and the other one is for lemons. Those are the things I like to store in airtight enclosed containers because they tend to last a long time when they are covered. So I'm going to sort everything out, keep everything, so put everything where it belongs, and then organize the fridge.
Still gets under my skin, but is it worth all the stress, all this constant he said, she saidness? Pressure of society, I won't let it get to me, not defined by popularity. I'll decide who I'll be.
So in this bag I keep dania. As I mentioned, I like to keep any package that comes with like a plastic bag, I like to keep the plastic bag because it helps with like things that go bad really fast. I keep them like in plastic paper bags, so this will stay for a while. At least I have some dania for like a few days, and that's how I keep them. So since they are wet, and I forgot I shouldn't have washed the dania since they are wet, I don't think they will last a long time. But if you put them in a paper bag and washed, like even with the roots having a little soil, they are going to stay for a very long time. But these are just enough for a few days, so no worries, I'll have finished them before they decide to rot. So now I have organized everything and I have put everything where it's supposed to be. So it's now time to put everything inside the fridge so that I can show you how I organize it. Our fridge is pretty small for all these things, but I try to like make use of the space, and that's why I like using containers, because they help like to organize everything so that I know if I need carrots, I just need to pull the carrots container. So yeah, let's do that.
I never used to know about love. Thought I did until I knew your heart didn't really go into much when it came to open.
So this is where I put the potatoes and onions. I have a basket for onions here and a basket for potatoes. It gets really dusty because obviously the potatoes are muddy, so I don't even bother wiping this regularly, but I'll try and just dust it a bit. So this I use to keep garlic and ginger, and then I pour the potatoes here and the onions here. So I'm going to do that now, and then yeah, so now I can show you the finished look of the fridge and this place. Then we go on and I will show you how I organize the cabinets.
The best parts of me were made from loving you. The best parts of me were made from loving you. I never used to care about me. I always put the other half first. You showed me that ain't fair. Now I see, that's why I always felt the hurt. It's you that made me love myself. In a way, I've wanted someone else to love me. I guess that's why I love you more the more the days pass by. If I ever lose you now, I'd be losing myself too. And I won't ever put you down. All my heart hopes you never do.
So that's how it looks like. As you've seen, I have separated the onions from the garlic and ginger and potatoes. So these are the ones I just bought, and those are like the older ones. So I'm going to first finish that batch and then go on to here. So I keep this behind the door. It's a dark place and they tend to last long. I got the baskets from Naivas. I think they were like 100 bob. Can get them there. They are all over the place. You can find them even in your local market. So yeah, so that's where I store that. So I want to quickly show you the fridge before we start organizing the cabinet. So this is how the fridge looks like. On the top shelf I have organized the fruits. As you've seen, the fridge is so small, everything doesn't fit in quite perfectly, but it's okay. I have tried to organize everything. Then the next shelf I have put like the containers for the capsicum. This is the rosemary, the watermelon and sweet corn. Then down there I have all the green vegetables, dania, kahorora and malenge and spinach. I have the cabbage down there with some courgettes and broccoli, the carrots basket. Then down in the vegetable box I have some tomatoes. I have separated those because those are the ones I just got, and the other ones there are older and I need to fast cook those. And the lettuce. So the dough is basic, just some eggs, butter, yogurt, milk and my sausage. So that's how the fridge looks like. So we're going straight into organizing the cabinets. So I'm going to start with the dry foods and organize them where they need to go. Then I will finish with the ones that go in the fridge, like the milk, yogurt, sausages, etc. So I want to show you how the cabinet looks like, and I will show you like where I store everything, and then we're going to organize this. Then I'll show you after I am done organizing. So there is the cabinet. This is where I keep all the food items that I need. So I have an extra carton here. I keep this I keep things in a carton. I intend to get a wicker basket for extra items, and then I have all the flours here. Then I have containers for wheat flour, rice, popcorn, all the sauces, some extra spices. It's just messy, and that's why I intended to do this video, so that I can share like how I organize it, so that when I'm cooking, it's easy for me to find everything. So I'm going to take almost everything out and then organize nicely. But before I do that, I'm going to fill up the containers that need to be filled up, so that I have enough space to keep the other ones that will remain in the packets. So in my box here, in my carton, I keep like noodles, spaghetti, extra tea leaves, extra coffee. These are raisins, extra spices. I bought another one, so I have a lot of paprika. Some spices, like the ones I haven't opened yet. That's cumin, cinnamon, paprika, more paprika. I have some oats down there. This is an opened tomato paste, some matchboxes, just random extra items that I don't need to use on a regular, and also others that I have already out here, and I just need to refill once they are done. So I keep this on the topmost shelf there because I don't need to reach it always. Then here I have like some oats. I haven't even opened them. These are rolled oats. Yeah, I guess I'm going to start having them because I am trying to eat healthy, but it's refusing to work. So I have some oats, I have some salt. All these I keep in packets, but my intention is to have large jars that I can like pour everything out, so that it's easy to organize. These are peanuts, so I'm going to keep this here because for sure I know I am going to cook this soon. Then here is cereal. This is cornflakes, and these are like choco rice. We don't eat cereal much, but when we do, these are the two that we buy. So I use these pegs to like hold such packages. So I have some left over there. I bought this small packet of uji because I was just craving uji, and out of nowhere the craving just disappeared. But I'm going to keep it and have uji when the craving comes back. So I want to dust a little of this side because there's some flour all over, and then organize the packets up here. I'm going to first lay this because I already have some in the container. I need this to go like somewhere I don't really need soon, so I'm going to get that there. I got 2 packets, so yeah, that's why it's organized that way. Then the wheat flour goes up there because I know for sure I'll use it soon. Still have some left. I really hate having to keep these things like this, but I don't want to buy cheap jars. I want to invest in really nice ones and organize all my food items in the shelf behind the door, so that's where I want to set up my pantry. But as of now, this is what is working. So all the leftover packages should go here. Definitely need to refill my salt container. I have some more there. Still have some rice. Yeah, and the top shelf is kind of organized. I think that's all the food stuff I needed to put up here. So that's how the shelf looks like. I like to keep it like super basic, super minimal. I don't like a lot of things everywhere, so that works for me. Luckily I have spice rack, so I don't need to put all my spices there, but the ones I don't need on a regular basis I keep there. So yeah, so that's how I organize my cabinets with shopping, but I intend to use the shelf behind the door as the pantry. Next up, I'm going to store everything that goes in the fridge inside.
I walk through walls till my every bone.
So you've seen me time and again use these containers to organize. I love them so much because they're so easy to like put in the fridge and the freezer. So I'm going to portion the mincemeat. I'm going to transfer it into one, then the chicken wings into the other one, and the beef into the other one. But I'm thinking because I might cook the chicken wings, I'm not going to portion those. I'll just eat those for dinner. So I'm going to portion the beef into two and separate and put in individual containers. So the time I am cooking, I just need to get enough for that day.
When they feel heavy, I'm proud of every part of me. Proud of these lungs for the way they kept me breathing. Proud of how my feet kept me running in the deep end. Ooh, even when they feel heavy, I'm proud of every part of me. I shut my mouth till I lost my voice in the silence. And I bent my back till I learned how to carry the weight. Put my body and mind under trial till I found alignment. Still remember how the pain felt, but I never wanna change it. Cause I'm proud of these eyes, cause they see me through some hardship. Proud of those nights when I didn't think I'd make it. Ooh, even when they feel heavy, I'm proud of every part of me. Proud of these lungs for the way they kept me breathing. Proud of how my feet kept me running.
So that is all I had for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned useful tips for storing, cleaning and organizing food from the market and that from the supermarket. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something. Until next time, bye.
Proud of every part of me. Proud of these eyes, cause they see